Representative Rheingans.
Thank you, Chair. It's so great to see some fellow social work folks here. One of the things about my choice to go through a graduate program in social work and now supervise social work interns and help train them while they're in grad school and teach at the School of Social Work at the University of Michigan for 8 years is that our field is really based in practice. And the work we do is practical work. And what we really need to be trained in is the practice of social work. The word work is in there, right? We got to work. It's not like social PhD dissertation or social academic book reading. It's social work, right? So we got to practice. So could any of you explain the process? I know it's 25% of our graduate degree has to be in the field, even to get a degree. Could you explain the process of competencies and how we assure that each social worker is competent in the minimum competencies, and then how we continue to work on being competent as practices change? We have to stay competent and practice the practice of social work.
Yeah, so to get to be a clinical social worker in Michigan right now, it is a pretty significant process. So you have to start with your bachelor's degree, right? That has to be from an accredited university where you're going to be doing a year-long internship in the profession in your particular lane under supervision by a licensed social worker. Each school of social work has to follow 9 core competencies that are required by the Council of Social Work Education, and that includes ethical practice to evaluation, kind of everything in between. Once you finish the bachelor's degree, whether or not you get a license, you then go on to get a master's degree, which it will either be 12 to 24 months on average, with an additional 900 hours of supervised internship work. So folks are getting thousands of hours of supervised practice even before they get out of school. Once they graduate, they have to apply for the licensing process, so they have to pay, get fingerprinted, pass a background check. Then they have to get, as of right now, 4,000 hours of additional supervised work under supervision of a licensed clinical social worker and pass a national examination. It's pretty robust standards, and our pass rates are quite significantly different from other health professions. If you look at the medical boards, if you look at nursing, if you look at counseling, our pass rates are not comparable to what we see in other health professions too, which is another reason we really have to take a look at this. Examination is not a part of social work curriculum generally. That's not how we learn. That's not how we practice because we are community-based. A lot of our work is one-on-one, collaborative group environments, writing, presentation style. And so I know that there has been conversations about what might an alternative pathway look that could be more reflective of what people do in their social work programs versus a standardized examination. And even many of our schools across the state no longer require standardized tests for part of the admission process. So we know that they have recognized that that is a barrier for qualified people to join our universities, and we think that that is also something that we have to seriously consider in our licensing process.
Thank you.